Previously on the Arias Adventures. Also, have you seen my friend Rode?
He said he'd cut to let you guys know he'd be back or catch up with you guys later. He just needed to get some fresh air and take a walk.
So any good points of interest that you might recommend for us three to go to?
Then 5 miles south of the city is the Battleram Woods for those who to hunt some big game out there, bears, mountain lions.
I perk up.
Did you guys want to start there? We could start at 6, work our way on 4.
I want to go to the hunting.
All right, buddy, let's go. And I kind of look at her and mouth, I am so sorry.
Okay, bye. I'll see you later.
Okay, goodbye. Have a good day.
I'm going to go hunt a goat ram thing that has horns that are metal.
I mean, have you guys seen how big these things are? I mean, they're taller than me.
I've never heard. Oh, really?
It's fine. He's also big.
I quickly stop someplace and I get a bowl of cream so I can lure Rhodes back to us.
What? The boy stops and he's just like, what rams?
One of those iron, steel, metal horned ones that are apparently giant. Can we just tame one of those to pull the cart?
Yeah, we're not wealthy, but so
battle ram.
Yes, I hear you, but if that fails, then we could die.
Or we'd have a sweet ass ride. Yeah, I have to get supplies for this.
For what?
For the hunting trip.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we're going to go sell our weapons.
Okay, well, I have to get food supplies.
We have food supplies.
I trust me, I got something in mind.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys heading to Tinker's Road or Shinebox Square to do your selling and trading?
Wherever there's
equipment.
Wherever there's a farmer's market.
Yeah, if there's an armor there.
Farmer's market, Toguro is here on Market Lane. So, I mean, like, you guys are passing vendors and whatnot, selling all sorts of foods and vegetables and all that jazz. So if you're looking for food items, it's here along this lane.
Perfect. I'm at home.
Okay. For gears and equipment, you want to check out either Tinker's Road or Shinebox.
I want to do Shinebox.
Okay.
It's just a basic rapier. So
okay. So as you're making your way to Shinebox, Toguro, is there a specific food vendor you're looking for?
Fruits and vegetables.
Okay. There's plenty of different vendors along the street selling their stuff. So pick one and go for it.
I just want an assortment of stuff.
Okay, there's an elderly couple with a stand that has like corn, tomatoes.
I stand very closely behind Toguro while he orders his order.
The gentleman looks up at you with his weathered eyes. Well, hello there, young man.
Hi.
Oh, you're a big fellow.
I am.
Can we help you today?
I'm going to go tame a battle ram, and I need food that a ram would like. So I think it'd be fruits and vegetables.
Christ, you're really going for one of those, aren't you?
Yeah.
Those will kill you, lad. And you're a big fellow.
It's okay.
Is it?
Dire wolves didn't kill me. They raised me.
Jesus.
I hold out my gold. Will this give me much food?
You hold out 1 gold?
I hold out like 5 gold. Will this get me much food?
They're just like, the woman's just like, oh, Harold, he wants, yes, we can help you there, boy.
Toguro, maybe you should ask what their prices are.
I'm the man. Manning.
Manny, just let him do it. It's okay.
It goes me, then you.
I'll explain what he's talking about later.
Okay.
They both just look at you wide-eyed. You can have half the stand if you want.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Give me a big old sack and I'll carry it.
Yeah, they have a couple of giant potato sacks that they start loading you up with. You've got like a couple bushels of corn, some
cabbage, lettuce.
Yeah.
That's
some
awesome.
Some carrots.
Maybe,
so yeah,
maybe
you've got.
we should have grabbed that cart after all.
So
I
yeah,
know.
you have 3 large potato sacks full of veggies.
I need fruit too, Cassie.
Oh, okay.
I said fruits and veggies.
She also gives you a wicker basket full of like strawberries,
Apples.
some apples, and some pears.
Awesome. Great. Thank you.
I take one of the pears out
It
and start
smells
eating it.
Yeah, it tastes really good, like super perfect.
Man, I love a good pear in the morning.
My plan's coming together.
All right.
So after that, you guys continue on to Shinebox Square, and it is bustling. People are yelling at each other. You hear the hammering of metals and whatnot coming from shops around the square. So you see a medium-sized building that looks to be an arms and armor shop.
Oh, hey, that Manny, Toguro, let's go over there. See if we can get something out of this.
All right, we
You
walk in.
guys walk in and you see a big, burly, dark-haired dwarf behind the counter with like a leather apron over him as he's finishing up with a customer, and sends the big guy packing with his large greatsword. And he turns his attention to you guys. Oi, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah,
We're
I've
here
got
What can I do
this.
you
Sell some-
for?
We're here to sell some weapons.
All right. God
Bye.
damn it. All right. What do you got?
Well, here's a great sword. It's a great sword, and let me tell you why. Because this felled a pretty nasty demon.
That is
Uh-huh.
true.
Okay.
It is
says
true.
you.
Well, I mean, I have one of his teeth, and I pull out the necklace that I have.
He
One of his teeth,
peers
huh?
at the necklace and whatnot. All right.
And I also would like to sell
One
this
great sword.
great sword.
Great,
Uh-huh.
great sword.
And
Demon slain great sword. Gotcha.
perfect. And then a basic rapier.
Okay. A
Pretty
plain
much
Jane.
new. Yeah, pretty much brand new. And
What? Okay, wait a minute. What do you mean pretty much brand new? Has it tasted blood or flesh?
no, God, no.
You want to sell a virgin to me?
Well, I have this new one, and I pull out my new sword. I pull out this one, and I pull out my new rapier.
Oh, yeah, the fancy one. This is the elven maid, right?
Yeah, it has like a warm glow that comes off of it.
That's right. He eyes that and he kind of huffs and spits into a pot next to him. He's like, ugh, I guess if you prefer the elven trash.
Well,
makes me
it
feel
was kind of a gift, so
right.
Well, you could always regift it.
No.
No. Anyway, also we have
To each his
a
own.
very, very dangerous battle axe. Toguro, let me see your battle axe.
Yes, would do. Your old one, Toguro.
Yeah, your old one, not your new one. God, no.
Oh, okay. I gave him that. What about my halberd? Does anyone want that?
Your
Oh, yeah.
halberd? You have
Yeah,
a
I have a
halberd?
I have a halberd
we have
and a
that too.
battle axe and another battle axe. I look like an armory.
Jeez.
Yes.
He does.
Yeah.
Yes
Anything
and
special about
yes.
your halberd, Toguro?
I stabbed the demon a lot with it.
Oh,
That's
yes.
true.
Hey, we have a demon stabbing.
I don't clean
Quite
it, so it's
the,
covered in blood.
I was gonna say you're quite the he does air quotes monster hunters, eh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Uh-huh.
could say that.
We're wanted
that's
men.
2 battle axe, a halberd, a rapier, and a great sword.
Okay.
So that's 5 weapons.
So we got a halberd. Sorry, I'm making a note to myself. So I keep
Halberd
track.
and hand axe. Or no, halberd,
Halberd,
I have a
hand
halberd,
axe.
great axe, hand axe, and javelin for some reason. I have all that shit. Yeah, do I need? I don't think I need all that.
Well, why don't you hold on to the hand axe? It could
And the
come in
javelins, just in
use.
case
Yeah.
you need to throw it at someone.
All right, so
running
the halberd
away.
and great axe.
Great axe. What else you got there?
A rapier, and then the great sword.
Rapier.
All right.
A demon slaying great axe. Great sword.
Yep. That's the one.
Okay. He starts going through, testing the weight of each weapon and checking its finish and whatnot. I'll give you, say, I'll give you 30 pieces for the 30 gold for the great axe. The halberd, I can do 20. The rapier, I can only do 20 for that one. Well, and then your demon hunting grace. Let's see. I can do. That one actually is probably the only decent piece I'd pay a little bit more for. I can go 55 gold.
Ooh.
Was there
Okay.
anything else, or was it those 4 pieces?
No, I think that's it. And I think those are fair prices indeed.
Yeah, sounds reasonable.
I don't know.
So that's 125 gold for all that.
Yes, if my math
Right.
is
Okay.
Yep. So yeah, I accept that. Are you guys okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. All good.
Alrighty. Then you
Alright.
guys make your trade and exchange. He hands over a bag containing 125 gold pieces, and you hand over those 4 weapons.
Awesome.
Thank you, good sir.
All right. Can I do any other business with you today?
Maybe on another day. We'll see. Hey, do you take these steel rams horns?
If anyone's lucky enough to bring me one, I'll pay pretty decent for them.
How much?
Pretty decent.
Let's see. For a pair of horns from one ram, be willing to pay 125 gold. Can get,
125.
yeah, for a pair.
For a
You
pair?
get
That's funny. I heard that they sell usually for 200.
he makes that laugh, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, who's offering to pay that?"
Just some people that we heard from.
Mm-hmm.
What do they like to eat?
What, the rams or the
Well,
people who are
The
lying
rams.
to you?
Rams.
Well,
What do they like to eat?
Blitz did mention something about 200.
Oh, of course she would overpay for something like that. Those damn tinkerers over on Tinker Road are always trying to take the good materials from us honest, hardworking weaponsmiths.
Well, I mean, if you
Well, if they're going to pay more,
Yeah.
that's where we're going.
Make a persuasion check with advantage, as you've clearly caught this guy's ire with mentioning Blitz.
26.
He looks at you. He looks at you with a really serious face, and he goes, "Come here, lad, and listen closely. You
Okay.
bring me a pair of those ram's horns, and I'll pay you 300 gold pieces.
Done.
That's
Done.
If you take it to that, if you let her steal that right out from underneath us, weaponsmith, I swear to God, I may go over there and just, you come to me first, and I'll pay better."
Okay. Right?
Agreed.
Hear me?
Oh yeah, I hear you.
You bet.
All
And
right.
also, can I suggest maybe a little mint? Just a little, and we'll be good. All right.
Sick burn.
Yes. All right, guys. Let's go hunting.
Let's do it. Hey, Toguro.
Yeah.
Well, you made 50 gold. Your hands are kind of full. Do you want me to put it in your pouch or you want me to hold on to it for you?
I'll let you hold on to it.
Okay. I will put it in a special pocket just for you. But remind me that I've got it.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Right.
hey guys, could we by any chance stop and see if there's a music shop somewhere where I could buy an instrument?
Oh,
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I was
I
just
guess,
curious.
Manny.
of course, Manny.
It'll be quick.
Trying to make a new friend here. His name is Sir Ramaloth.
All right. So you guys, you don't have to look very far, Manny. There's a really like nestled between two larger buildings is a small music shop with a very, like nice clean paint on the outside and a very nice sign.
Awesome.
It's called the let's see. It's called The Strings.
Nice.
I figured just keep it simple.
Perfect. I'm gonna walk in and see if they have a violin.
You see they have a one wall, very well made stringed instruments. You see some viols, you see some fiddles, and you see a really nice cherry wood. What was it? A violin?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
You see a half elf man who is looks like he's with a dry cloth, like cleaning the wood off a mandolin. He hears you guys. The bell chimes as you walk in. He looks up and in a soft voice says, "Welcome. How can I help you today?"
Yes, I'm looking for a violin, and I noticed that cherry one. It looks really nice. I was wondering how much that one was.
Oh, that one. That is 25 gold today. It's been hanging up for quite some time. Actually for quite a few years, and it just hasn't been sold. So I've actually just marked it down yesterday.
Yeah, would you do 20 gold?
If you got an instrument to perhaps trade in, I might be.
Oh, no, I don't. I like all my instruments, unfortunately. I'm a collector.
I am as well. As he indicates to his wall of instruments, he's got a variety of wind instruments, strings.
You know what? I just really like it. I'll pay the 25 gold.
All right, very well. Good choice. He walks over and gently picks it off the thing, and you see he does a little bit of tuning to make sure the strings are in decent condition. He seems to know his shit. Like he's not just trying to throw a junk thing. And as he tunes it, it makes a really nice plucking sound that promises of good tunes to come.
Awesome.
It has like a rose burst brand in the center.
Beautiful.
Yes, actually, this came from a very talented elf from Menthalas. She was a legendary bard up there.
Oh, interesting. I believe I'm about to head that way.
Oh, fantastic.
What was her name?
Shit, you are going to ask me that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's just me, the DM, not the guy. Hang on, I have his name.
Xavier.
No crossovers. Nope. I'll slap you.
There is no crossover, but incidentally, you do see a music CD stand, and it has discounted music, Xavier's greatest hits. That's in the corner.
That's too funny.
He can't remember her first name, but she went by the last name Elleraine.
All right. Well, thank you. I will keep that in mind. And I brick-run with the others and start heading towards the ram battling place.
Okay, so you guys are going to head outside the city?
Yeah, we're going to go hunt.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess
Toguro
so.
is getting more and more excited the closer you get to the large city gates.
Yes.
Okay, so you guys set off south along that western gate road. And you see the Ripdale Mountains way off in the distance, and coming up for, closer and closer, you see large dark forest beginning to loom ahead of you guys. It's weather, as far as weather's concerned, it's nice out, kind of getting warm, but clear roads for the most part. You do see some caravans passing by here and there, some larger wagons and whatnot, some to be like heavily guarded with hired arms and whatnot, and some just like people coming in to make trade and what. So Fitz Park is definitely one of those large cities that is always having people coming and going, whether by the port or the trade routes. So the further you get from the city, though, the less you start coming across people, and soon off to your left, the path forks off into a more trodden trail into the wood off the main road. So, who is going to be doing the surviving since you don't have your ranger with you guys?
I got a +2 in survival.
Survival, let's see. +4.
All right, so if the two of you want to make survival checks to begin hunting and whatnot.
Yeah, 6.
You see a
what did I
rabbit
say,
track.
+19.
Okay, that's better. You see a couple of deer prints and whatnot, and then as you get closer to the woods, you see larger. You see like hoof prints from a ram or a goat, but these aren't regular size. These are pretty big.
Like I can fit into one?
I mean, yeah, it's like a size of a good puddle for you. Like a
Boy.
decent sized rain puddle.
I turn to the group. I'm like, well, these are going to be a lot of fun.
Didn't you just boast that you killed a demon earlier? With your bare hands?
Yeah.
Yes, Manny, you did say that.
Then it should.
I did.
We're not even hunting it. We're trying to tame it. And I'm going to do the taming.
Okay.
Yes, Toguro is going to do our taming.
Don't get kicked by them.
I got a plan.
Well, let's follow these tracks. It seems like it's the best plan.
Okay,
Okay.
so once we get close to Toguro, what's your plan?
I'm going to make a awesome fruit and veggie salad to lure it out. And then I'm going to hopefully let it Bambi tame it. And if that doesn't work, I'm going to headbutt it.
Okay. All right, well, let's go with that. Let's do that. Let's give it a shot.
With most animals,
right.
you just got to show you're dominant.
Right. Yes.
That's
Well,
definitely
these
what they
are
tell you to do.
literally hard-headed, so
I was just thinking, I
Should
really
be
wish
fun.
I would have got a helmet. It'll be all right. I have a hard head. I was dropped a lot.
This is gonna be great.
It's gonna be
Okay.
awful.
Okay, well you let us know when you're ready to make your trap salad.
Yeah.
So you guys travel for about 45 minutes or so as you plunge deeper into the woods, and you this footprint path that you have found of this goat, you see it starts go, and you also see like the rest of the path has clearly been made by something big, as you see like branches broken in and smaller trees kind of like pushed over and what by this thing. So yeah, after a while you come into a clearing area and you see a small pool, and go ahead and make perception checks, guys. Who's ever...
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
I'm going to die.
19.
Okay.
Oh, good, because I
Manny-
got a 12.
Manny, you smell something as you kind of go and check it out. You see a large pile of manure. Something took a big old shit about as big as you.
Sitting
Oh
next
my
to its
dear
water
Lord.
source.
What is that, a Triceratops?
I pointed out, I'm like, look at this huge dump.
Okay. Yeah. No, this is the spot.
We're
This is
making
the
the
spot.
salad right here?
Around this area. It has to be a young one. It's only a young one would shit next to its water source.
That's probably true.
Got it. Okay. Well,
Okay,
So yeah,
go Toguro.
go ahead.
I make a chef salad.
Okay, let me pull the map up here real quick for you. You can tell me where you're going to put your salad.
Fruit ninja up in this bitch.
Where are you tossing your salad?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Oh,
Okay, so here's the map. Draw out the pond. Here's the pond.
Okay.
okay.
Then here is
Where's the poo poo?
right here.
I don't see poo poo. There's poo poo.
There you go.
The power-hungry emperor failed in a high-stakes gamble, and in a single instance, cities vanished, whole forests were burnt to dust, and the emperor was gone. As the centuries have passed, the land now sits in a frail peace, but nothing is ever how it seems. Hi, I'm Trent, and I play Talmor on Do or Dice. We are a 5th edition real play podcast set in a homebrew world of Agmanestus 2 centuries after that event, which was called The Shattering. If I have at all enticed you to listen to our fine show, you can find us at doordicepodcast.com or wherever you download podcasts. We want to thank you for joining us, and we'll catch you next time. Same dice time, same dice channel.
Hey everybody, it's the one and only Adam here for a quick word. We hope you've been enjoying this and all our other episodes. Please take the time to rate us and write a quick review. Your reviews help spread our show to new listeners. And if you're looking for more Arias or Farwind lore, our character sheets, or player bios like mine, then check out our website at partyadvantagepodcast.com. Thank you again so much for listening, and enjoy the rest of the episode. I think it's going to go down like this. Okay, so
Mhm.
Oh, I don't see anything.
I think it's
there
going to
it
go down
is.
over here. And on.
Is there any like bushes or anything like that around here,
Or tree.
or a tree, or
Yeah, let me make some X's and stuff for that shit.
because I
I'll
would
just-
love to be like around a tree, like kind of hidden behind one.
Circles, we'll say this. Circles will be trees and X's will be bushes. How's that?
Okay. The square
Perfect.
I drew is where I'm gonna make a blanket salad. I'm gonna put a blanket and I'm gonna put all the fruit there, and I'm gonna throw pieces around the edges of the tree line.
Okay.
Yes, I love it when a plan comes together.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I know this is really shitty map, but I did not.
Yeah, yes,
I wasn't.
works.
definitely not a roads map.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not perfect like him. You bitch.
Shout out to Rhodes and his map making.
Okay. Well, you're gonna die tonight.
I'm gonna tuck myself right there,
Is that okay? Lacaros, what are you doing?
south of the lake.
God, it's so crowded. You said it was a clearing, not a clusterfuck.
This is as clearing as it gets in this forest.
I'm gonna come back here, kind of partial cover, just enough so I'm not gonna scare anything.
Okay. Toguro, once you get your salad blanket laid out, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna run back to Lacaros and give him my axe.
You're not gonna keep a weapon on you?
No, I gotta be non-threatening.
Oh my god. And then what do you do before you run into death's arms?
Oh, I just go back to where the food is and I lay that on the blanket and I eat it. A little bit by little bit, waiting for him.
Oh god.
Or her.
Okay. Oh, Christ. Okay. Guys, if Toguro dies, I'm just going to apologize right now that this was a very stupid plan.
Oh, actually, another idea I had. Another idea. Okay, I go to Manning real fast.
Okay.
Manning,
What?
can I have one of those potions?
Oh yeah, here, and I hand him one.
Thank you. Okay, then I run back. Now I'm ready.
So it's a
Okay.
bonus action. It's a 1d6.
Okay.
Okay, after he gives me the axe, I come up a little bit closer,
Okay.
right behind that tree.
Alrighty.
I'm staying right where I am. Oh, and when I give him the health potion, I say, "Go get him, Tiger," and I give you one bardic inspiration as well.
Yeah.
All right. I'm cleaning up my map a little bit so it's not so.
Oh, thank God.
Yep. Doing it for you.
Alright.
No, you're doing it for Rhodes. You're making him
Oh.
happy. You're making him proud.
Oh, God.
DMs unite. If this was
Shape
Wonder
of.
Twins, he'd be
Yeah,
the
I
one
was
to
just
get.
about to say.
Yeah, he
Shape
gets to be
of
the
a
one
tree.
to turn into animals, and you'd be water all your life.
Okay. You're
That's
done.
all.
You're done. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah.
So Adam, this is your terrible plan.
How's it terrible?
High or low, buddy?
Hi.
Okay. So you guys settle
Like
in
my
to see.
self-esteem.
Of course it is. So you guys all settle into your positions. Manny, Lacaros, I don't know if you're skeptical or not about how this
Yes.
how this is going to work out, but
Very.
you two are surprised to see that 10 minutes later.
Oh, I
you
thought you were going
hear
to say 10 goats.
And I'm like, oh no.
I was like, you picked high, you asshole. You should have went low.
I was thinking the same thing. No, not high. You never go high.
Okay, so 10 minutes go by when you're surprised to hear the sound of something big starting to make its way through the clearing. Toguro, you hear this as well, and
I have my bow out, just ready.
I cast mage armor on myself.
stepping out, you see closest thing to a ram I could find. You see a large ram about the size of a horse step
Oh my
out
God.
of the brush, and you see it's got these big silver looking horns just curled around its head as it steps out and sniffs the air, walks up to the edge of the pond and sniffs it and drinks out of it a little bit. It comes over here and does a bit of sniffing, smells that pile of poo, and then drops another one over here. And you,
Oh god, he's going to Manning.
yeah, it starts making its way this way, and it drops a big old dump.
See, yep, that's me.
I sink into the tree. I'm gonna try to hide.
Go ahead and
Oh
make
my
a stealth
God.
check.
I got a 6.
He instantly became a druid and melted into stone.
So as I sink, as it's like coming, I sink into the tree and I go.
The ram stops mid poop and sniffs the air. Luckily for you, the breeze isn't moving in its direction. It's actually moving away from it. So you're getting a waft of ram dew.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like.
Manny, control yourself.
I can't.
It
It
finishes
smells.
its business and you see it seems to be enjoying, it's happy. Takes another drink over here. Takes a long drink over here and whatnot and everything. Toguro, it hasn't are you just watching this with fascination?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it takes a long drink over here and then it finishes and lets out a loud bleat that echoes in this area. Then he comes over here and urinates.
Oh my god, man, you're in his bathroom.
I'm just gonna stand as still as I can.
So yeah, then he starts perusing this area and doing his thing and nibbles here and there on stuff. And
I threw some stuff over by that. Yeah,
Yeah.
right there. So
yeah, so it starts noticing that and starts picking up some of the leaves and whatnot. It hungrily eats up like a pile of apples that were right there, and then it stops and notices the big pile and begins making its way over. And then he spots you, Adam, and he just stands there and locks eyes with you.
hi.
You talk to it.
Let's go. Hi.
Oh
Okay.
no, I have my arrow trained on him.
And
Okay.
I take a little food and I kind of throw it out towards him, not like at him, like to hit him, but like in front of him, just like. And I pick up a piece and I start eating it. Like, come on.
Make a
You want me to do animal?
yeah, do your animal handling.
Oh, it's so bad.
I'll give you know what? Because you laid out food and whatnot, I'll give you an advantage on it.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Shit. Roll again.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
I am going to start.
So you do that and it just looks at you and you see it lower its head and it stomps 1 foot.
I stand my ground.
You stand your
God.
ground.
Oh yeah.
He gets into a position like he's ready to sprint, but he doesn't sprint yet. He lets out a loud bleat.
I bleep back at him.
Okay.
I'm looking around to see if I can see any other rams coming this way.
You don't see or hear anything else. It looks like this. You
I'm not
guys
even
maybe
standing up,
stumbled
by the way.
upon.
I'm kind of doing the Burt Reynolds, like lay down, like eating. Like I'm not even like a threat right now. I'm just kind of like laid down eating, like, propped up on my arm, like, hey guy.
So are you trying to be unintimidating to this guy?
Yes, very much
Okay.
so.
Okay. So you bleat back at him. Go ahead and do another animal handling, just a regular one.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Oh, shit. God damn it.
You rolled a 17
Yeah.
minus 1.
Yeah.
God damn it. So he takes a hesitant step forward, sniffs and eats the leaf that you toss in his direction. And he looks up at you and bleats again loudly.
I'm just like, dude, you gotta try this pear. It is the shit.
Do you toss it towards him?
Yes. I take a bite of it and I toss it to him.
Okay. He sniffs it, pushes it with his nose, and then pretty much picks it up in one bite. He looks at you, and this time he's like within 5 feet of you, and he lets out another, this time a loud bleat that just like echoes in this area.
Hi.
Make one more animal handling check.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What
Oh my
kind
God.
of
Oh my
God!
Suck it.
It's a natural
Suck
20.
it.
Holy cow!
That spun for like a solid 30 seconds.
I think we're all holding our breath watching that dice spin.
It spun for a long ass time. I'm just like, blah.
Nat 20.
God
Oh,
damn
man.
it. Okay, so he walks right up to you this time, Adam, and he sniffs around the air around your head and whatnot.
I have no
He's-
menace, like malice at
Yeah.
all. Like I'm
He-
not.
He's looming over him, guys, as you see this happening. He walks right up to Ada or Toguro, sniffs the air around him, and then turns his attention to the pile of food and begins hungrily digging in.
I put my bow away.
I eventually like I slowly at times, not 100 times, but like I'll make sure he notices me grab like a piece of food that he from him to like the area and eat it next to him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't mind. He just every once in a while he'll turn at you and snort.
I grab a piece from like an area that he hasn't reached and I hand it to him. I'm just like, here you go, man.
He
Grab the
quickly
shit.
snaps it up. He seems like he's a hungry fellow. Like, you know, he's living off on his own here. Definitely a dude, Ram.
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I'm going to cast message
Okay.
to the Karos.
Okay.
So
How is
It's
this
a-
happening?
it only me and him can hear it. So I
Right.
tell him, I'm like, I don't know if we should go out because see, his plan worked. And if we go out, we're not following the same plan as him, and that goat's not gonna like us.
And I say back, I never in a million years thought this would actually work.
Should we just let him have his moment? and then-
Let him have his moment. He'll tell us when he's ready for us to come out. Until
Okay.
then, we will sit here for a day if we have to.
I am not waiting a day. I'm going to cast message. I'm going to cast message at Toguro.
Okay. Toguro, you're having this dances with goats moment.
Okay, all of a sudden you hear a whisper in your ear that sounds like me. I'm like, hey, buddy, how's it going over there?
Hi.
God damn it.
Luckily, only me and you can hear this conversation. It's me, Manny. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
I can see that. You made a new friend.
Yes, his name's Sir Ramathorn III.
Sir Ramathorn the Third.
Ramathorn.
Ramathorn. Okay.
Yes, Sir Ramathorn III.
Do you think Sir Ramathorn would like your friend's company?
Give me a couple more minutes and then let me go and get you guys one at a time and don't have any weapons out.
Okay. I don't
Okay.
have any weapons anyway, so it's good.
Well, let me bring food in so that you can give it to him to show. So
Okay.
I'm going to give it a few more minutes and I'm going to take some food and then I'm going to like make it known that I'm getting up to show him.
He's busy digging into the ears of corn.
Okay. Well, I'm going to grab some ears of corn, like one ear
Mhm.
of corn and like some strawberries and whatnot. And I'm going to go over and
Mhm.
get Licaros.
Okay.
Hey, Toguro, looks like it's going pretty well.
So far,
Great. What do you want me to do?
just go feed him. Come up, keep
Oof.
low, keep small. Let
Okay.
him know, you got to make sure you're smaller than him. He's in charge.
Okay. Do I let him eat him on my hand, or do I
I mean,
just?
if he will.
Okay.
Oh dear God.
He turned. Oh God.
He bleats over at your guys' direction.
come back
I
over.
follow suit with Toguro and I bleat back. And
Okay.
but before I do, I'm crouched. I'm down on all 4s.
Mhm.
Just
When he
just
notices
crawling.
you, he takes another, he kind of like gets into that hesitant stance, but since he recognizes Toguro first, he kind of relaxes a bit as you approach.
I go up to Lucaris as he approaches closer, and I make sure like it's shown that Lucaris gives me some food to eat, like gives me a strawberry.
Yeah.
So that it's okay, like showing that it's okay that he's friend.
Okay. He takes the food and eats. He lets out a really large bleat as he steps close to you, Lucaris, and sniffs around you like he did Toguro.
I just let him sniff.
So yeah, he hungrily takes the food out of your hand, whatever it is you give him.
Yeah, I'm just
then-
holding it and I'm kind of giggling on the inside.
Yeah. You see his teeth are huge and can probably snap a hand off in seconds.
And slightly nervous.
And after he eats out of your hand, he goes back to the pile of food, still starting to pick at what's left.
I grab a little more and I wait a little bit, and then I go get Manny. It's his turn.
All right, Manny.
Okay. Hey, buddy.
Tell him the same thing. Just keep low. Well, I mean, I guess just stand up and walk tall, and let's just head on over. And I do the same thing.
Thanks.
Like I have him.
We just kind of smash the
I
food
have
out of
him
his
like give me
hand.
some food first and all that, and then give some Lucero some food. Like have Manny give me food, and then Lucero some food, and then give it some food.
So it notices you and takes a big step forward. He lowers his head right above yours and sniffs the air
hi.
around it. Like you can see some saliva dripping off of out of his mouth onto your hair since he's hovering over you.
Nice.
Yeah. He comes down really
Lovely.
low.
Hi
And
there.
he brings his nose wet right up against your face and gives like a low bellow, like a
Hi there. And I kind of like push his nose off of me.
he
You're,
pushes it back towards you, this
oh,
time a little
boy.
bit more forcefully and almost knocks you
Okay.
back.
You're a big fellow. And I scratch behind his ear.
You have to kind of stand up on tiptoe to reach his ears. But once you do that, he kind of like drops down like a dog would, almost right onto your lap as you scratch his ears.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Wow, Manny.
And he
Way to go.
and once he's down, he notices the food in your hand and quickly ruts for it.
Oh, geez. You're just like your newfound father. Okay. Great. So now we're going to need like 1,000 more carts. Great. So, buddy, do you want to come with us?
He looks at the three of you and lets out a really loud bellow again. Again, like right next to your face, Manny.
Okay.
The only issue is we're gonna have to stand guard with him because there are gonna be people who are gonna try to kill him in the night and to take his horns.
True. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so there is that.
I kind of wanted the horns too, so we could get some money.
No,
I'm not gonna do it.
so Ramathorn's been through a lot.
Oh yes, not from Sir Ramathorn. Absolutely. He's
I
Sir
need all
Buddy.
three of you, as you're having this like tender wood-like moment in the woods with your new, I guess, pet, mascot, whatever. Go ahead and make perception checks, all of you.
21.
15.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Dad.
There's the roles we know and love. All right. As you guys are having this moment, like Toguro, it looks like you're super excited because it looks like you're gonna get to have a pet. Like your idea worked.
I swear to fucking god, if you have him get shot right through the head with a crossbow, I'm done. I am done.
No, I'm not that mean. As you hear like something coming through the woods again.
Okay.
And coming out.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's Big Daddy.
That's a bigger one.
A bigger one step out.
Holy crap.
And he lets out a large, and this, again, another male ram, and this is a big dude. He looks to be almost bigger than a dire wolf.
It's not Daddy.
He steps out and he sees the four of you, and he lets out a loud bellow, and you see your goat, Ramathorn. Is that what we're calling him?
Ramathorn the third. Sir Ramathorn.
He faces, and you see he gives a meek belt back, not as like prominent as his earlier belts were. Like, he thought he was cool in this area. Now,
so quick question.
Yes.
Is that relation, or is it more that this was a young one in cramping a other male's territory?
I guess if you wanted to do like I don't know, insight check or an investigation check to figure that one out, you can. But
okay,
this big fella, you see, he's got some scars across his face. His horns look huge and heavy. Boy.
It's a 10 on insight.
This could be an alpha that this littler guy may have traipsed into his territory.
I think that is the only reason because it seemed to come out from the area he pissed and shit.
Yeah. Perhaps the little guy was wandering out on his own, like crossed over into an alpha's territory.
Oh, awesome!
And the alpha's here now, and he's pissed off. He sees you guys.
We still get your horns, and we keep Ramathorn.
Maybe.
So yeah, he sees this, and he lets out a bellow, and he looks like he takes the full-on charge stance as he gets ready to dash your guys' direction. So,
give me my axe. Give me my axe.
I hand him his axe, and I stand up, and I stand up very tall, and
yeah, as you guys all stand up and whatnot, this thing does not look threatened. If anything, it looks more angry. And he lets out another shout, and he begins heading your direction. So let's roll initiative.
I rolled an 18 because I knew this was coming.
Well, since it went so well with Ramathorn, I had to throw something at you.
So, Manny
13.
rolled a 5 for initiative.
Okay.
Big old 5.
Nice. Lucaros.
13.
And Toguro.
18.
Oh, nice. So, Toguro, you're going to go first.
Okay, I'm gonna go into rage and fuck it, I think I'm just gonna I think I'm gonna do reckless attack on it.
Okay.
My first attack, you can decide to gain advantage on a melee attack using strength during this turn, but attack rolls against you have advantage until the next turn. So I get advantage, but then he'll also get advantage.
Yep. Alrighty, go ahead.
Did I still have that Bardic Inspiration?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
What's that do?
So you can add it to any of your rolls except for damage rolls.
Okay, so that'd be 26 to hit.
That hits.
Rage. Does rage increase damage? I forget.
Yeah.
It does?
Yeah, I think it's like whatever it should say.
Damage plus 2, yeah. So that was 10, so 12 damage to hit.
12 damage or 12
Yeah.
to hit?
No, 12 damage. I did
Okay.
26 to hit.
That's right.
Oh, I forget. I get another attack. Oh, I forget. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
24 hit.
Yeah, 24 hits.
So 20 plus 12, that is 32 points of damage altogether.
Nice.
Oof.
And also, since I am a, what's it called? Primal Path Ancestral Guardian.
Mm-hmm.
While raging, the first creature you hit with a attack on your turn has disadvantage on any attacks that isn't against me. So if he decides to go after a Ramathorn, Manny,
right.
or whatnot, he gets disadvantage.
Okay. So you moved up to attack him,
Nice.
right?
Hell yeah.
Okay, so you're there. So now it's the alpha's turn. Moves. He's just going to straight up ram you. Just
Yeah.
fucking headbutt you. What's your AC?
Looks like a 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of armor. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah,
Let's
barbarians.
see. Well, that was a 13. So
He has
since you're
advantage,
right up
though.
next. Oh, that's right. He does.
Unfortunately, yeah,
Thank
I have to play by the rules, so
Okay,
he has advantage.
Nice.
Thank you.
Oh,
That's
yeah, that's right.
18, so that hits you
Okay.
for 2d. For 7, 8, for 10 damage. Just straight up headbutts. Your head clangs with, you kind of see stars a little bit, but you quickly recover. And with that, our next person is going to be Lacaros.
Okay, I do a Crimson Right
Mm-hmm.
on my blade, Rite of Flame, and as a, oh wait, it doesn't work that way, does it? Oh, okay. Can't have two bonus actions. Okay, so I'm going to do that first. An attack. So let's do that
Okay.
first. Oh, natural 20.
Hell yeah.
Oh, and some good damage too. Okay, so let's see. I've got 9 and 5, so that's 14 from the great sword, and that is 6 damage for the for fire.
Okay. So 14 and how much?
6. So 20. Oh wait, no, sorry.
Okay.
9 doubled 18, and then plus 5, so 23, and then plus 6, 29.
All right. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad.
So that's the first one, and then the second one. Then for my second attack, I just attack like I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah, crud. Not as good. I don't think I hit. What is that? 11?
No, that does not. That misses.
Dang. Well, at least I got that nat 20.
He rears back on his hind legs as you come in with that second attack, so he dodges that easily. Lets out another bellow that just echoes in this clearing. These guys are loud mofos.
Jeez.
So I guess unless there's anything else, it's Ramathorn's turn.
Yep. All done.
Okay, Ramathorn. He lets out his own battle bleat. And he takes up, let's see. He charges. and rams right into the side of this guy. That one hits. And he does. Let's see. Yeah, he slams right into its side with the full force of his horns and pushes the big guy just like right over this way really hard.
In the poop.
Yeah. And
that did me.
when he pulls his horns back, you see Ramathorn's horns have a bit of blood dripping off of them as the side of the big guy looks to have a pretty decent gash in it from that. Ramathorn next to you, Adam, lets out a battle cry, and Manny, you're up.
All right. I'm gonna
Kill it with your bare hands.
I can't get to him. It's too far away. I'm gonna go north and get right at the edge of the lake here, and I'm gonna cast a chromatic orb.
Okay.
And we'll do it at level 2.
Alrighty.
Oh, mean in business.
So that's
What was that? 48.
21 to hit.
Oh, nice. How do you want to finish them?
Well,
Nice.
it is 48, and I'll pick as my element. I'll pick. Let's do ice.
Okay.
I want to hit it just right enough to knock it away from the poop, so it doesn't land in the poop.
So you want to knock it back?
Away from the poop.
Okay. So
I don't want it to land in the poop because we have to carve this thing.
okay.
And I did a lot of damage there. I don't know. I lost count.
Oh, okay. Well, when you do that, then it's 10. Yeah, you hit it so hard. You hit it so hard that the color goes flying out of its hair.
Oh, damn.
Flies back.
Yeah, I did ice damage, so it'd freeze try to freeze any of the meat so we could try to keep it.
Okay, he's nice and chilled out.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, he collapses. Collapses with a heavy thud that rumbles the ground underneath you guys. Ramathorn lets out a happy bleat and whatnot.
I
Yeah.
turned to Toguro. Toguro, we did it.
I know people thought we were gonna die. We killed a big one and tamed one.
And we
We're
tamed
gods.
one.
This is intense.
Yeah, this is pretty awesome.
Ramathorn rushes over and like headbutts the dead one, like, yeah, I'm the alpha now, bitch.
Yeah, Ramathorn. No, we need those. We need those.
I go up to Ramathorn and I look at him in the eyes and then I headbutt him. Not hard, but headbutt him to let him know that we're friends.
He blinks at you for a second and then he headbutts you back.
Oh God, how much damage do I take?
Oh,
Does I just God, please don't let it be like a natural 20, then my skull caves in and I just fall down. Twitching and pissing myself.
Well, it's not a natural 20, but it's a 21 to hit you.
Oh yeah, that hit.
Let's see, you take.
This will be like once a week thing we have to do because I'll die.
Let's see, you take. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man. You
Oh
take
my
only
God.
6 points of damage.
Oh, it's
from
not
that.
bad.
Yeah, no.
It's not too bad.
folks listening at home, only try this if you are level 5 or higher,
Yeah.
Or if you're just an idiot.
or if you just want to be an idiot.
If you're Adam, then go for it.
So
I pull out an apple
I
and I
would
give it to him.
say, since Toguro, you have the highest survival, right? Or no, is that Lucaris?
It was like
I do.
actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna take the horns.
yeah. You want
and
to carve it up?
yeah, the horns.
These
and-
are big horns too. As you upon further inspection, these things look to be maybe 25 pounds each. Like if you go to the right, I mean, you could go back to that blacksmith, but man, with his
Oh,
You
I had no
haven't-
intention of going back to the blood.
okay, I was gonna say you haven't. I mean, these are the only 2 rams you've seen, but compared to Ramathorn, this is a huge like I said, each horn looks to be maybe about 25 pounds each.
Yeah, we
They're
support Blitz.
heavy.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take them.
Yeah, take those. And so I want to do that. And I want to.
I want the cart.
I don't. Well, we should
You
have
don't
bought
have
the
the
cart.
cart.
I know.
You
How much
have
does he
the
weigh?
three-
Can we drag him?
This guy, he probably weighs about a solid ton or
Yeah,
close
there's no
to.
way.
Yeah.
We got to grab
Okay.
the horns, and I was thinking a few pieces of meat or the
Well,
pellets.
I was
You
going
do
to
have,
take his pill.
I was going to say, you do have now 3 empty large potato sacks. That
Oh,
was
yeah,
used
that's
to put
true.
the
Yeah.
vegetables
We
in.
could
So
put
you
meat in there and the pill, maybe.
Yeah, let's do
Mhm.
that. And then
I
Okay,
can maybe
let's do
weave a
that.
wicker basket.
And you do have
And-
a wicker basket.
and
No.
we also kind of have a new friend that can help us carry some of this
That
stuff.
That
is
is true,
true.
too.
Hey,
Okay,
actually, can I?
so for the horns. Oh,
And
sorry.
when we get back to port, I have an idea.
Okay.
20,
Toguro, what were you
20
gonna?
on 20 on the horns, by the way.
Okay. Yeah. You.
I was gonna say, could I try to make one of those like weaved like leaf like kind of like whatever it is, like when people get hurt like in the jungle or something, they like kind of like a stretcher.
Yeah.
Can I try making some of
Uh-huh.
that out of some like leaves and vines?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Make a.
Nature
Go ahead.
survival.
Yeah, do that as a survival check. And while he's doing that, Ramathorn, super happy with himself and with you guys. Like he keeps like bouncing between the three of you, bleeding loudly and excitedly, pushing up against you guys. Manny, he comes right up over to you and drops his head down into your lap, expectantly waiting for you to scratch behind his ears.
And I do. And I say, listen, I have an idea for you, okay, big guy?
He bleats
Look at
you.
me. Look at me. And I look in his eyes and I say, I know a spell that can keep you hidden for a little bit. It's invisible. I can turn things invisible.
Too bad you don't have
So-
like a shrinking spell to make him look like a smaller goat when you need to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't. That's not until
I
next
think-
level.
I think the fact is that we're going to be walking up there with a dead giant one and a basically their baby version of it tamed. I don't think
I
anyone
think
are
people
going
will
to
give
fuck
you
with
a
us.
large. Yeah, no one's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah, we'll probably be okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say your first hunt plus Blitz will definitely protect you guys and this fella for sure.
I think we should probably go to Blitz with these just because I think we could also
Yep.
have her protect
Yep.
Ramathorn.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. Well,
I think that we should keep it invisible, though.
fair
until
enough.
we get in.
Yeah.
Until we get to Blitz, at least.
Do I need to roll for the meat and the pelt? Or?
Nah, I'm not
Okay.
gonna worry too much about that.
Yeah,
It
you've
just
carved
takes
out
you guys-
a ton
yeah.
of a mimic.
It's after yeah, it's
It is.
after it's a couple hours after noon. The sun's, high
Right, well,
overhead.
I think we should strap up, get everything packed up, and start heading back to town then.
Yeah.
Ramathorn
let out a
is
huge
super, again,
bleat.
like still wound up, excited amongst the three of you.
Hey, buddy, we're going to meet a new friend. His name is Road. I think you'll like him.
I can't
Rhodes?
wait to see. Nope.
Rhodes?
This is going to be a fun conversation.
Yeah. Wild is going to be like, what the fuck happened?
Well, I gotta update my list too now to include Ramathorn.
He's going to
That's
be,
true.
we're going to have to talk him into taking a ride.
Oh, man. So he's bigger than our currently horse right now.
Yeah, he is.
So we have a
he-
horse, a
and he's-
carriage, and a ram.
Yep.
And now imagine we sell the horse for more money and sell the carriage for a better carriage. And then we get a better carriage to be drawn by this beautiful stallion. And we go up to those Nikogen in style and show them what we can really do.
Thanks for joining us for the Arias Adventures here on Party Advantage. Come join our community on our Discord channel and hang out with the cast and fellow fans of the show by following the link in the show description. Find us on Twitter and Facebook using @PartyAdvantage to check out our fun posts, polls, and special announcements. Lastly, don't forget to hit the subscribe so you can stay current with all of our episodes on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you listen to your podcast. Come back next week for the Farwind Saga, run by Rob Kerr. See you then.